crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, RoadRuler.com. With your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. Yes, it has been crazy on the road to Ruta because we start a new coin giveaway. And it always gets crazy when we give away stuff. Unfortunately, we don't give away retroactive coins. Some people have been asking, well, I just signed up a week ago. Why can't I get my coin? We can't do that. We'd have to give everybody a coin in the world, basically. But you can get it by renewing your Road to Ruta subscription. We thought about selling them. Huge problems if you sell metal, silver and gold. One, every single state that we sell to has different laws about what sales tax is and reporting requirements. Certain countries don't even allow the shipment of precious metals into their country. And we would have to declare that instead of being a medallion, which it is a medallion. So we decided just to give them away, like always, with the Road to Ruta, new memberships or renewals. That's the way that goes. Now, for the exciting stuff, the coin is awesome. It looks great. Double strike with luster. Each one is numbered. There's Ruta with the cave of gold. So with every 1 year membership, now a membership to Road to Ruta is less than $1 a day. It's $2.99 for a year, and you get access to everything, including the Ginny Moonstone readings on what's about to happen to silver, and all the Theta readings and all her amazing stuff, and all the Road to Ruta stuff, the Cliff Eye interviews. Everything is in there on the private road. And for the time being, we're giving away a silver coin. Again, it's not retroactive. It started on Monday the 12th. And we'll go until we decide to stop. Probably either we run out of coins or silver pops over $30. Then I run into a whole bunch of other issues. It's going to be a great moment when I stop giving away silver coins for that. And I do think we are coming up to that. So if you want your silver coin, you got to join the Road to Ruta or renew your subscription. Just go to roadruta.com, hit subscribe today, and that'll take you there. All right. Yes, I did look into selling these coins. It is a nightmare as far as taxation. Every single state has a different idea of is it a numismatic coin? Is it money? Is it done by the mint? Everything is different. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going down that path. I'm not going to go down that path. So the only way you can get it, and for all you Road to Ruta members who get a coin, it adds to the scarcity of the coin, and everyone's numbered. So there you go. At some point, we might even give away coins with NFTs attached once we figure out what the hell an NFT is. Non-fungible tokens. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about silver, what's going on. I'm hearing, I have some deep inside contacts in silver. I'm hearing that something unique and different is happening or about to happen. We've heard it before, but it has to do with the CFTC and the regulators, that they might actually do something. I doubt they will, but they might actually do something because the whole world knows it's a fraud. And there's a handful of banks who refuse to let this fraud go down. We're talking 4 banks, maximum 8 banks out of the whole world. These 4 and 8 banks are a huge concentrated short position on the COMEX, the very definition of price manipulation. And the CFTC has done nothing, but we will see. And I don't know when. We've got I think 12 more days until we start deliveries into the May delivery month. I don't know where it'll be, truthfully. I hear, John Adams saying it's going to be huge. I don't know. Every time I hear it's going to be huge, that means the banksters are going to do everything to make it not huge. They do the opposite. If war starts in Iraq, they're going to slam the price of silver and gold down because obviously they can't allow that to happen. So is there going to be a huge month in May? I don't know. If you understand what's going on with the price of silver, if you still watch the price of silver, it's manipulated on every trade. The only way to get around that is to get physical metal in your own possession now. Physical metal in your own possession. Then you just sit back and watch the show. Will they implement Veritasium to fix all our markets? I hope so, but I doubt it. I hope so. Now, Veritasium will do just fine where it did get its patent. In Japan, all throughout the world is going to use Veritasium other than the US, in my opinion. Yeah, and I think CoinMarketCap even took it off its list. There's some serious crimes going on at CoinMarketCap and all these exchanges. The exchanges still refuse to even allow Theta to be talked about. Theta is going to be so much bigger than any other crypto. It is embarrassing to think about. I'll get to that in a second too. But yes, we have silver and gold were allowed to go back to flat for the day. Here's what's going on. We have elevated numbers on the COMEX, approaching 400 million ounces per day traded on the lovely COMEX, which is ridiculous. I mean, come on. 400 million per day when the entire year there's only 800 million ounces mined, and yet on the COMEX, the CRIMEX, they have some days where they trade 2 billion, 3 billion ounces of silver. It is just stupid. The regulators and the bullion banks control the game. The United States of America is in charge of this. At any point, they can end the game with a click of a mouse. That's why you have to have your metal in your own possession. On the sidelines. All right. Cryptos are booming. Absolutely booming today. As a matter of fact, the cryptos eclipsed. The crypto market has reached a total market cap of almost 2.2 trillion overnight as Bitcoin and Ethereum spiked near record highs. Crypto about to topple Apple as the Apple market cap as Bitcoin and Ethereum surge. Apple can't even survive without Theta, first of all. Apple Computer cannot survive without Theta, nor can Bitcoin or Ethereum. Without Theta, there is no internet in the future. There's no bandwidth at all. Nobody's fixing the problem of bandwidth other than Theta. I hear they have 2 more patents coming down the line. And oh, by the way, Tom Brady's about to become their spokesman. Don't quote me on that. This is not investment advice. But yes, cryptos are doing very well. Obviously, people are looking for alternative assets to the insanity of this thing called the US dollar, insanity of this thing called the US government. What in the world is going on? I don't know. I don't care. Get your assets out of their game. They will lie, they will cheat, and they will steal. If you have your assets in the stock market, the bond market, anything that's out of your control, they will lie, they will cheat, and they will steal. Stealing especially, and they will change the rules on the COMEX, absolutely. And in SLV, any third party, even third party storage. Which you guys know, even the nicest people can't fight the guards taking the metal away when the shit falls apart and the banks go down. Which I think they will at some point. I don't know when. I can't tell you that day. But if you have your metal in your own possession, your cryptos in your own possession, not your keys, not your coins. And in metal, if you can't touch it, if you can't lick your silver and kill COVID, if you can't lick your silver, you don't own your silver. You'll be lucky to get it back if you can't lick your silver. Yes, I've been sucking on too much colloidal silver lately. Okay, that's where we are. Yes, I think cryptos will continue to rise. Not all of them. I'm not a fan of a lot of them. XRP is going gangbusters. XRP is great. The moment the banks go down, XRP goes to zero. So place your bets wherever you want. Litecoin is the right coin. Absolutely. 267 and moving. Good job, Litecoin. Charlie Lee's doing the right thing. Not that he's the man, but he is definitely still got his finger on it. Theta, remember, Theta doesn't move unless all the other cryptos start going down. Theta is the opposite of the other cryptos. Why that happens, obviously, there are people in charge of this stuff that make it run and make it stop. I can see a scenario someday when cryptos crash and Theta takes all that outgoing wealth and turns it into a monster moonshot. I think that's coming. I think that day is very close. Not all the cryptos will crash, but a lot of them will crash. Make sure you're in the right ones. Which ones? Who knows? Obviously, I like Theta. I think Theta will be the best by far out of all of them. By far. Because it is necessary for our future to go forward because of the broadband problem. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to roadrooter.com, go to the Theta page on the private road, the Theta page. First, get yourself a membership, get your silver coin, and go to the Theta page. It teaches you how to buy, store, and stake Theta. But all these like Tethered, are you kidding me? There's so many deep state coins out there. I like Litecoin a lot. I think Bitcoin will do okay. I don't think Ethereum is built to last. I'm sorry. The concept was great. Now they're locking up all their coins. It's just, come on now. If Ethereum can't do what it set out to do, which is be a platform for all other businesses, then it should just bow out and let something like Theta take over. Theta doesn't want to replace Ethereum, although it could in a blink of an eye. But Theta and NFTs. Now, NFTs, I still have to do a lot of homework on. Is it a security? Is it not a security? Would the government even get away with trying to regulate NFTs? I mean, at the end of the day, these governments are just bureaucrats, individuals, human beings who are working off old, antiquated rules and laws that they don't even enforce for their criminal buddies. I can't see the SEC coming out and say, no, you can't touch NFTs. There's going to be millions of NFTs that come out. Because you personally can create it. You have that power. And just watch your regulators try to say, oh, no, you can't do that. Screw you. The rest of the world is doing it. We need to get rid of regulators, like Jeff Berwick says. Absolutely, 100%. Get rid of the regulators. But Bix, everybody would lose their money because there's so much market rigors. Absolutely. You shouldn't be in a market that's rigged. You should take your assets out of those markets. Don't be in the COMEX. Don't look at the price of silver. How many ounces do you have in your hand is what counts. And then, after everybody loses everything, people would be very skittish about investing, which is the way it should be. You should only put your market in places where you are sure that it's going to be taken care of safely. And then what happens? Nice, safe, strong markets emerge from the bullshit. And that's where we're headed someday. Someday. I'm a big fan of Bitcoin Cash also. Much more usable than Bitcoin, by far. And then there's a lot of good ones out there. I don't know which ones are going to survive. I do know Theta has to survive for any of them to survive, though. Theta expands the broadband, and that is a gigantic problem with the internet. The internet will not survive the next couple of years without the massive expansion of broadband capabilities, and it is so inclusive for everybody to learn online if you can make broadband high-speed internet free and fair, which is exactly what Theta can do. Keep an eye on Theta. Keep an eye on Samsung and Sony and all the partners. At some point, I think they're just going to install the edge nodes on every single device. Have every device in the world be expanding the broadband. We'll see. We will see. Remember, Theta is a software, for Christ's sake. There's two things. There's a technology function, the software expanding broadband, and the cryptocurrency function of Theta and Theta Fuel being the currency of Theta, and Theta being the mothership. Yes, I think Theta will do much better than Theta Fuel. The Theta node holders, the Guardian node and the validator nodes, can all vote at some point. There will be voting rights at some point. And they can vote themselves more Theta Fuel, $5 billion. I want another $5 billion. You know, if the Theta Fuel price goes up so that's prohibitive to use, Theta holders will just say, okay, let's make some more of them. Let's make another $5 billion. Whereas Theta is stuck at 1 billion forever. 1 billion tokens forever. And who's going to be trying to buy Theta tokens to get control of that? Samsung, Sony, Apple, Netflix. Along with, they'll be buying Theta Fuel too for their CDN costs, to save money on their CDN costs. All right, that's where we are. Lots going on the road to. We are behind with this giveaway. There's so many emails we need to get back to and things like that. But again, it started on Monday. The giveaway for the Road to Ruta coin started on Monday. And at midnight on Monday is when we started giving away the coins. We can't give out any retroactive coins. And when it ends, we can't give out coins afterwards. Just like every other Road to Ruta giveaway, there's a start moment and an end moment. And that's where we are. Okay? So expect shipping within 2 to 3 weeks as we process all these orders and then get them out. All right? And no, we won't be selling them retail. A lot of people say, well, just sell them retail. And I'm like, you gotta factor in tax in every state and then shipping overseas. Canada doesn't even allow it, theoretically. Everybody said, you can't ship silver to Canada. You can ship a medallion. It can go under the radar, potentially. We'll find out, right? Anyway, the coins are cool. They're beautiful. They're the best coin out there, in my opinion, but I'm a little biased. There's Ruta. There's the Cave of Gold in the Grand Canyon. Will it be a collector's item? I think so. And they're all numbered on the corner. And they're really expensive to make. Really expensive to make. But, yeah. And if you want one, you can renew your private road membership or join the private road. $2.99 for a year. And you get a full year of all the exciting stuff, including... I mean it. Check out these Jenny Moonstone discussions about Theta, about silver, about our freedom. Jenny will be in Phoenix with us on May 7th. We're having a show on May 7th, Friday, May 7th. I think it starts at 2 p.m. We don't have the location yet. We're narrowing it down, but it's right in the Phoenix area, probably on the Tempe side of Phoenix. But we're still looking for the perfect spot. If you know the perfect spot and you can help us on the ground, send me an email. All right. Again, private road to Ruta, you get access to all these Jenny Moonstone readings, and Jenny will be at the event, and we'll do a live session to pull out some tarot cards and answer questions for people. It'll be fun. It's gonna be a great time. So I hope you guys can join us. This is Bix Weir, RoadToRuta.com. I'll talk to you later.